AFTV, time to get into the player ratings. Of course, the game has finished. PSV 1, Arsenal 1. A decent performance by Arsenal. And what I liked about the performance today is that a lot of the players that haven't been playing regularly for Arsenal got their chance today. And overall, most of them stepped up, which was really, really good to see. So this is what we want. We want to have a good squad. You want to have all the players on board. And what I saw there today is that the players that came in today were fighting to show the manager on the whole that, hey, don't forget me, I'm still around. So let's get into the ratings and see what I made of them. As usual, I want to hear from you guys as well. Give me your ratings as well. But let's start off with Aaron Ramsdale in goal. I thought he played really well today. Made a couple of good saves, a really brave one in the first half. And I think a reminder to Mikel Arteta, a reminder to all the fans that this guy is still a top quality goalkeeper. He just looked comfortable in there. And I feel gutted for him still. This is a guy that helped to get us to this competition. And I feel should be playing in this competition. And it must be tough for him coming into these games, even mentally, to know that, all right, you're getting a game against PSV only because we've qualified already. I still think, in my opinion, he should be number one, but it's not down to me, it's down to the manager, and he's made his decision. I thought he played well today. I'm going to give him a 7. Well done to Aaron Ramsdale, played well. Right back, Cedric surprised me today, really did. I thought he played very, very well. He was a threat down that right-hand side with Reece Nelson. He defended well. He passed the ball well. And he was great with the ball under pressure. I thought he played... I was shocked. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I really, really was impressed by Cedric today. I thought he could possibly be a weak link. I've heard one of the guys saying earlier that he'd only played 3 minutes so far this season. To come in and put in a performance like that, I thought he did very, very well. So let me give it up to him. Over on the left-hand side, however, Jakub Kiwior had a bit of a tough time. Was it Bakayoko he was up against? Many a times left one-on-one, was getting done time after time. This guy's not a left-back. I know we've tried it many times. Again, Mikel Arteta trying it tonight. This guy is not a left-back. We know he's a centre-back. That's his favourite position. As a centre-back, good. Left-back position, nah. I'm going to give Kiwior a 5 today. He had a bit of a hard time out on that left-hand side. Let's go to the centre-backs. Funny enough, the 2 centre-backs played tonight, Saliba and Gabriel, our established players. Let's start with Saliba. Didn't do very well. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. But he made a couple of errors in the game. There was one error that nearly led to a goal. After that, he kind of got it together. Was substituted quite early. Maybe somebody's, a player like that sort of playing a bit within themselves because he knows the importance of keeping fit for the weekend. But it wasn't a great night for Saliba by his very high standards. So I'm going to give him a 5. I'm moving to Gabriel on the other side. I'm afraid I'm going to have to give him a 4. I thought he was poor today. I mean, EA made 2 glaring errors that nearly led to goals. The first one, we completely missed the ball and they got in and they nearly scored. And then he did it again in the second half. I don't know what he was thinking. He lost concentration in the game. This is a guy who's been absolutely brilliant for Arsenal this season. And again, maybe the magnitude of the game, the levels dropped a bit, the concentrations dropped a bit. He did score a goal that was disallowed, but even with that, it's going to have to be... Well, actually, he didn't score that. Kiwior actually scored it. But I think I'm going to have to give him a 4 out of 10 today. It was not a good performance by Gabriel, and I'm sure he knows that himself. Moving into midfield, Jorginho, yeah, he was all right. He was steady. You know what Jorginho does. Neat and tidy. He was sort of playing that double pivot. I thought he did okay. I'll give him a 6. Mohamed El Neni... It's been a long time since he's sort of been in, playing in the game. He came off injured. He looked like he was holding his hamstring. Let's hope that's not a hamstring injury and that he's not out again injured. He's had a lot of bad luck with injuries. But I'll probably give him a 6 as well. He was okay. So I think I'll probably give him a 6 as well. I'm going to give Kai Havertz a 6 as well. After all these excellent games he's had recently, again, levels weren't quite there tonight. I mean, it's understandable when you're coming into a game like this that possibly a bit of a dead rubber to a player like that who's been playing some really intense games recently. Did also play at the weekend. And he weren't, he did okay. You know what I mean? He put in a shift is what I'd say, but nothing else apart from that. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Moving to the players up top now. Let's go, first of all, on to the left. Trossard. Wasn't his greatest game, Trossard. Had a big chance at the end. I think he should have scored that. He could have squared it to Eddie, took it on with a good bit of skill, but hit it straight at the keeper. I was a bit frustrated throughout the game, I thought, Trossard, but I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. But a bit of a frustrating night for Leandro Trossard. You could see he was desperate to score today. On the right-hand side, though, I thought Reiss Nelson today, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, and I think he's my man of the match. I thought he was really, really good, dynamic, would take the ball up, run at players, had an assist for the goal, was really, really good today. And it was good to see him really making a statement to the manager to say, hey, I'm here. If anything happens to Saka, if anything happens to Martinelli, don't forget me. And I thought he played really, really well tonight. Down the middle, Eddie Nketiah, good game for him tonight. Took his goal really, really well. Worked hard for the team. Held the ball up well. I thought, again, a good performance for him. He just misses out on man of the match for me. Just because Reiss, I think it's with Reiss, is like, because I haven't seen him play for so long, to see how well he played with so much confidence, I'm going to give it to him. But I'm going to give Eddie an 8 as well, but Reiss is my man of the match. But a good performance by Eddie. And as I said, outstanding goal. He took his goal really, really well. Let me get into the substitutes, remind myself. Declan Rice came on at centre-back. He looked a little bit sloppy as well when he came on at centre-back. But what he does so well is that when he does make a mistake, it's that recovery that still, you can't get past him. You still can't score that goal. So he did all right. 6 out of 10 for him. Ben White, I thought, looked all right when he came on, actually. Not too bad by Ben White. He also came on in the 62nd minute. I think I'll give him a 6 as well. Martin Odegaard came on. Didn't do a lot, really. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Smith Rowe and Gabriel Jesus only literally on for a couple of minutes. Can't really just give him a standard 5. But it was good to see Gabriel Jesus back. Emil Smith Rowe back on that pitch. After he's been missing for so many weeks and could be an important player going into this Christmas period. So great to see him back in the starting lineup. Let's go to the referee. It's all right tonight. You know what I mean? I think, what I like about Europe is when they got VAR decisions or whatever, they come to it very quick. It seems to be a lot quicker than what they do it in the Premier League. But no dramas in the game. Referee, let's give him a 7. Mikel Arteta tonight. Yeah, listen, we've gone away to PSV, a team that have won every single one of their games in their domestic league. They've got the best record in Europe, in the top flight this season in their domestic league. They've won every single game. And to go there with a much, much changed team, I know they made a few changes as well, but to go there with a much changed team and come away with a 1-1 draw, and we could have nicked it in the end, I think that's very, very good. The only thing I would say is I would have loved to have seen some of them young players get on the pitch. You know what I mean? Give them a few minutes. I don't want to see Jesus in the 89th minute. Bring on Skelly or Nwaneri or one of them. You brought them all the way over there. Give them a little game. But I'm going to give Mikel Arteta a 7 out of 10. And when you look at the group overall, the fact that we went into this last game already top in the group for qualification, you've got to give him a 9. So he's done very, very well. And to the fans, I don't know. I couldn't see him on the TV. I was at the game. But I know Julian, Lee, Cecil, they'll be doing their player ratings. So make sure you check it out to see how the fans got. And no doubt Julian will be moaning about that double netting that they have there at PSV. You moan about something. But all in all, listen, it's gone brilliant for Arsenal in this group. But now it's down to the business side. The next round of 16, we'll get to find out who Arsenal draw on Monday. Make sure you check it out here on AFTV. We're going to be doing a live stream where we'll find out who Arsenal get in the draw. Hopefully, nobody too tough. Well, let's get another easy-ish game so we can get as far into this competition as possible before we get the big guns.